They head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard line.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Then there's Kevon Looney. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position.
I like to see this from hitting his guy.
I've doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to step up and make his way to the free throw line, but you wouldn't expect that he's going to miss any of these.
Now Los Angeles with it. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
At the line for Los Angeles, Carmelo Anthony.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And Anthony drops them both. About a minute played here so far in the first. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here are the Lakers now. Pass to James. Back to Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by James.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Davis, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Sometimes all you can do is wrap up Davis and hope he doesn't make the shot.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Thompson with a steal. The Warriors have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Outside Davis. Drops in the 3. Davis has got 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The 3 from Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Russell Westbrook on top. The 4th spot held by Draymond Green.
You got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They're all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them. Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive and they've been proficient.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played. You know who that was.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Howard's checked in for Anthony. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. And here's Curry for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Pass to Davis. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Curry gets the bucket.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever.
For 3, Westbrook. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
James outside. Back to Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Up top, Curry, pounded by Westbrook. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Davis with it. Green picks him up. Davis. That's good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Curry against Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 16 by Davis.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Curry draws the double. Inside. Here's Green. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
I know that girls, they going crazy. I know the girls love song. All of them are on come. Cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ my bimmer. Oh my, the girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass with the keys to my truck. Oh my, the girls them lock. And I the precious sim simmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Oh my, the girls them sugar.
I was overseas the entire 4 years. I love Italy, and I was also in
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. Hey, Dave.
Thank you.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. And there's Iguodala. And for the Lakers, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Davis. LeBron James is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the only option.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the league. I mean, he gets to layup attempts where shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
And it's blocked. LeBron grabs. The miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here matched up against the Golden State Warriors. How they're going to tip off the new season.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year. Making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And LeBron James gets it to go.
good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Thompson finds Green. Lays it up off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's James. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Thompson. There's the drive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He's not just a spot-up shooter. Thompson also loves trying his luck on the drive and getting inside.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by James.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Here's Green following the basket by Anthony Davis. That one no good. Down low. Here's Johnson. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Iguodala wide open. And the 3 off target. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The drive by James.
You gotta love watching James sky for the slam. Demonstrate how high he can get up off the drive.
James has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 7 points. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that have the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Johnson. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
James with it. Now Green defending. And that one good. That's now 8 points for LeBron.
Moving it around. Now 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Off target from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Davis, the pass to Johnson. James against Curry. And LeBron James gets it to go. 10 points for him.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And Green slams it in.
He could wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And then for Golden State, Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Kuminga with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Curry gets the bucket.
For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see, Curry's just as savvy inside.
Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. But there's a lot of game left to play.
Golden State.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
The defensive specialist, Bradley, now a veteran. He's proven to be a guy who can contribute well as a starter or a bench reserve.
Peyton, he's checked in for Golden State. That one goes in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now, here's Poole. No points in the game yet for him.
Gary Payton II.
Here's Horton Tucker. Makes it off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the middle. Poole, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Payton, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Good on the bucket.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Lakers leading by 4. It's good from about 19 feet.
And they had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Covered by Anthony. From downtown, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking
first quarter sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got quarters. Jordan Poole is out there with Payton. Then it's Kuminga. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's Horton Tucker. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Here's Payton. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
They love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Chris, we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
It's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet or in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there. Guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
Green, the pass to Porter. He gets that one. Porter's got his first points of the night.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts. To add up.
Curry passes to Iguodala. Feeds it to Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Porter Jr., he's a solid player when he's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
Here's Thompson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
It's not going to get any easier as he gets older. I mean, he helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. You can just hope he can crack 60 games in any given season.
James checked in for Monk. Thompson for the triple. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You're always going to find Thompson among the league leaders in three-point percentage. That's the shot they want him to take. He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
Curry passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
Westbrook kicks to Howard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot's good from LeBron.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And those